We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different
Plurals.
blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants? What?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
broccoli, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
When I'm in the club, G, though I know the thugs be wanting to slug me.
Oh, hell no!
I know the thugs be wanting to slug me.
You think I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out? If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV app.
Savage! Oh! I'm savage when I want what to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! I'm the fucking hardest hustler in the world! This is Savage Part 2! Don't tell me about shit! It's 2022 and I'm still a savage! Whatever I want, I get! Whatever I want, I fucking get!
Few figures had a greater influence on the business of hip-hop than Sean Diddy Combs, from launching the careers of legends like the Notorious B.I.G. to founding Bad Boy Records and building a sprawling empire that includes fashion, vodka, and television. Diddy spent decades crafting the image of a relentless entrepreneur and cultural tastemaker. But the very ambition that fueled his ascent is now being re-examined under a darker lens, one steeped in the allegations of abuse, exploitation, and manipulation. At the heart of Diddy's legacy is Bad Boy Records, a label that not only revolutionized East Coast rap, but also made Diddy a household name. However, behind the glossy videos and chart-topper singles, stories began to circulate. Whispers that Diddy's management style was more predatory than paternal. Artists like Mace and The Lox have publicly criticized Diddy for exploitative contracts, alleging that he reaped the benefits of their labor while leaving them financially stranded. In one interview, Mace revealed he had to pay Diddy $2 million just to buy back the publishing rights to his own music, a classic example of industry exploitation cloaked in mentorship. Diddy's reputation as a mogul extended into fashion, Sean John, spirits, Ciroc, and reality television, making the band. But much of its success was built on somewhat described as hollow spectacle. The Making the Band series in particular is now infamous not just for its manufactured drama, but for Diddy's emotionally abusive antics, demanding that contestants walk miles for cheesecake, pitting them against one another, and pushing them to physical and mental exhaustion. It was a reality TV gold, but in retrospect, it appears more like a televised power trip. While Diddy maintained an aura of invisibility, the silence around his alleged abuses is now cracking. Lawsuits and allegations have mounted in recent years, most notably from Casey Ventura, his longtime partner. In late 2023, she filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of physical abuse, coercive control, and trafficking. Shocking claims that were settled within 24 hours. While the legal case was closed, the optics of a rapid payout raised even more questions. Why settle so quickly if the allegations are false? And how many others have been silenced in the same way? Other former associates, employees, and women have since come forward with similar stories. Allegations included physical assaults, drug-fueled parties, including or involving non-consensual acts, and a pattern of intimidation meant to suppress dissent. While none of this has yet resulted in criminal convictions, the volume and consistency of the accusations paint a disturbing picture. Diddy's power in many ways has been his charisma. He cultivated a public image as a fun-loving, sharp-dressed mogul with a golden touch, and it worked. Media outlets gave him endless coverage, and artists wanted to co-sign. But that charm has also shielded him from deeper scrutiny. In an industry that often turns a blind eye to power abuse, Diddy's influence protected him. But the era of unchecked celebrity is ending, and now Diddy finds himself facing a cultural reckoning, one that doesn't care how many platinum plaques hang on his wall. The real investigation of Diddy isn't just in the lawsuits, it's in a reassessment of his entire legacy. What was once considered genius now feels exploitative. What were once viewed as swagger now seems sinister. The can't stop, won't stop ethos that defined his empire is being rewritten as a relentless quest for control at any cost. Public opinion has shifted. The artists he helped elevate are speaking out. The once untouchable mogul is now under the microscope, and people are no longer afraid to speak his name in vain. Diddy once told us it's all about the Benjamins, but as we look back, maybe it was always just about power, who had it, who didn't, and how far he'd go to keep it. As lawsuits pile up and the public re-examines his legacy, Diddy is no longer the untouchable mogul in a shiny suit. He's a symbol of everything wrong with a culture that rewards fame and turns a blind eye to harm, until the truth claws its way to the surface.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Nigga!